Alrighty, so real fast, we're going to review what we went over on Monday because the video isn't going to take super long. So we're going to do it on Monday and then we'll actually do today. So start out with pulling guard to the closed guard. So obviously, in general, it would be optimal for us to get on top, right? Best scenario is we get 2 points, we get a takedown, and we end up on top, which is basically where we want to end up anyway. But you know, whether it be maybe I'm not confident in my wrestling, maybe I'm confident maybe that person's bigger, and I feel like I'll have a better chance sweeping them than I would taking them down. Maybe it's 3 minutes into a match, and we've been standing here fighting, trying to snap each other down, trying to do something, and nothing's going. Either way, you know, any of those sort of given scenarios may indicate pulling guard, so it's good to have something to go to in the event that you actually decide to do it. And some people prefer to pull guard. I mean, that's the thing. Some people will have a better guard than they do a takedown passing system. So we're going to start from that. So we're going to start from the same grips that we've been working. We have this collar grip. We have this sleeve grip. I can grab this sleeve grip up high on the elbow, like we've been doing for our sort of judo-style throws. I can grab it low on the sleeve. Where I grab on the sleeve is going to be a little dependent on what's going to give me the maximum amount of mobility and tension when I put this foot on the hip, right? So the kind of spoiler alert, this foot eventually is coming up here. So if this person has really long arms, I may want to grab higher on the elbow because that's going to give me the maximum amount of tension. But if they have really short arms and I grab here, I might actually crunch myself in to where I can't effectively post down on the hip. That makes sense, right? So I might want to grab on the sleeve, and that's what's going to give me that pressure. Regardless, we have our collar and sleeve. The thing that's going to initiate this movement is my foot is going to go on the hip. Now, what I would like to do is couple this with a snap down, okay? And specifically, the part of the snap down where if I snap it down really light, he postures up. As he postures up, it's a great moment to catch that window. If John here, let's just say you kind of like squat, almost like settle into your base, it can be kind of hard to pull them off of their base if they're really mindful of this. And at this point, we end up here. He's in a really optimal sort of Toriando pass situation. I chuck the legs out of the way, boom, pass my guard. Which is obviously something I don't want to have happen. So, there's 2 ways I like to set this up. Number 1 is our classic snap down. I'm here. I'm going to flare my elbow. Boom, he postures up. And as he's coming up, that foot goes on the hip. The second one, if I don't feel like I can snap him down, so I'm trying and it's just not happening, is I'm going to take my head, the top of my head like I have a rhino horn, and I'm going to put it right under the jawline, right here in the corner of the jaw. I'm here. This one I would want to grab higher up on the sleeve to get the right amount of pressure. My head's going to find his jawline, and I'm going to pull these sleeves to the floor, or the collar and sleeve to the floor, and I want to kind of push his head off track. And I'm just trying to make him uncomfortable. The goal here is, let's say you're trying to pressure back into me, right? I'm here. Eventually, I want him to try to pull his head away to loosen up that tension, and that's what's going to initiate me putting that foot on the hip. Either way, what I'm trying to create is him lifting up. That's what's going to give me the best window. Not him frozen with posture, but him going from kind of hunched over to bent, or going backwards. It could even be, let's say we're here, we have collar and sleeve. I try to pull him in, he backs up. I'm just trying to have him create that window in a manner that allows me to offset his balance. Once we get to that point, we have the collar and sleeve. My foot goes on the hip. I want my toes facing the outside. I want the bottom of my foot cradling the hip bone. Okay? I'm going to pull him using the collar grip. Because remember, the collar controls posture. I want to pull him using the collar grip towards the side that I'm putting the foot on. So, actually, quick note, I'm always putting the foot on the side of the sleeve, where I'm controlling the sleeve, because if I put my foot on this side, he can move my leg out of the way. So, always put the foot on the side of that I'm holding the sleeve. On the side that I have the collar, what I want to do is make him do like a quarter turn. But the way I'm going to do that, man, I'm going to go this real fast, is I'm not going to do the whole thing yet, but I just want to demonstrate this principle, is I'm going to think about sitting my guard this way and using that pull to get him to turn to face me. Right? So you sort of see automatically it starts kind of pulling them off their base. Doing that all together, maybe I snap him down, he postured up, boom. I open up as he's coming down and just grab him with my feet. A lot of times if you do this kind of suddenly, you see kind of what happened there, they'll have to course correct, right? Like you don't want to get swept, so you're going to balance in. It's almost like balance into my guard, right? So I'll do that one more time. Look here, flare the elbow, snap down, he postures up, boom, get that quarter turn, and pull him in. All right, cool. We'll go ahead and work on that. 1, 2, 3.